Welcome, friends, to the Confused Breakfast, the podcast where we hit pause on the chaos of today and rewind to a simpler time when it was not about convenience, it was about experience. Remember the magic of a Friday night trip to the video rental store?
In the 80s, yeah.
Wandering the aisles, making the big decision of what movie was coming home with you. We're all part of the last generation that knows the joy of the search, the snap of the plastic clamshell, and we're here to revisit the movies that shaped us and defined our childhoods. My name is Mike Schulte. Joining me, as always, two dudes who sucks cocks in dicks. Sean Pryor and AJ Venz, how the heck are you?
Is Cox still there?
Yes.
What about dicks?
Neither sucks, nor cocks, nor dicks is there.
Jesus. Well, we're going to have to figure this one out as we go, because I don't know. Honestly, that's kind of what I was thinking about the whole time. Every time I ever saw the friggin' name of this friggin' movie, I was like, we're going to have to decipher this. I don't know what the fuck is
Cocks and dicks?
Yes, well, cocks and dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You doing good, Sean?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, boys, on today's episode, we discuss one of those low expectations, sneaky good comedies of the 2000s. This movie explores the dangers of resigned complacency and revisiting nostalgia. This is the newest movie we've done on the podcast, a movie that I personally curated for your review. We're, of course, talking about 2010's Hot Tub Time Machine.
Well, dang it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another nostalgic journey to the past with the Confused Breakfast. Sit back, relax, and enjoy wherever you are in the world. Take it away, boys.
It's official. We're no longer recording on Sundays. This is a Tuesday morning, but we're in an office setting.
Right.
And we're still going to close that door and we're still going to drink some beers.
Well, now there's people walking around out there and
Oh.
discussing what they're having for lunch and bullshit.
And we're in here drinking neighborhood beers because Big Grove is the official beer of the episode. And you know we love some neighborhood beers when we're talking nostalgia.
And how?
Got to check them out. Big Grove Brewery. Also, we talked about bringing a new segment in, like corrections, where you need to, maybe something went wrong in the last episode.
Sure.
In So I Married an Axe Murderer, thanks to Wavy G on YouTube, I didn't even give my modern day score. I gave a full-blown review, and then we went off the rails about AJ beating his wife.
Right.
Yeah, remember that?
No, I don't.
Listen to the end of it. And I never actually gave my score. My score was written down, and it made the final score because I had already put it in there. I just never said it.
You idiot.
Wow.
We are done.
We're done. The show's over.
This is the first time this has ever happened.
Yep. So it's a 6.1 for me.
6.1.
I was right in between AJ and Sean. 6.1 There you go, world.
Perfect.
I don't even care now.
I was just gonna say, Sean really cares still.
Well, Wavy G does. Thanks, brother.
Absolutely.
And if you're new to the podcast, we're going to be reviewing Hot Tub Time Machine, scene by scene with a modern eye.
That's me.
But we believe we must do that strictly with nostalgia before we move on to modern day.
Yeah.
Sean, tell us the first time you saw this movie, what your rating was the first time you saw it.
I went to Windsong 12 to see this movie
son.
in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and had a great time with it. Was seeing it with my buddies, and yeah, it's super fun, super stupid, and I would have to say I'd give it a 7.
7. AJ, what about you nostalgically about Hot Tub Time Machine?
Nostalgically, during this time, I was in full-blown band mode of just, making music, writing music. It was just, that's all I cared about. I had no money to really do anything of any note. And then I saw this movie title, and I was like, well, I'm going to forget about that immediately because I don't care at all. So I've never seen this movie.
Damn, son. Yeah. Okay, well, that's an NA for AJ. For me, it truly was the era of... as we're going to come up with in a few weeks, Grandma's Boy, where there were just these movies that came out with the stupidest titles and the dumbest premise, and like you avoided it. So I avoided this movie. I'm like, Hot Tub Time Machine, what are you talking about? But then I rented it one day. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's going to be dumb. But your expectations are so low that you just absolutely love this movie. This is a 9.5 for me.
Wow.
I rented it, immediately went out and bought it. I think I own 2 copies of this at one point because you never know. You might want to give one out to somebody. Yeah, I loved this movie the first time I saw it. Executive producer NicMad says, upon reviewing this film, I made the ghastly discovery that all my memories of it actually belong to its 2015 sequel, Hot Tub Time Machine 2, and I'd never actually seen the original. I thought hard on how I could have made such a colossal error watching a sequel before ever seeing the original film and the contextual nightmare it could possibly create. But then I remembered this is a buddy comedy involving a time-traveling hot tub, and the show must go on. So he's going to be an NA.
Wow.
Between Sean and myself, we are going to be sometimes your things just don't pop up where you want them.
Yeah.
We're going to be an 8.25.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Is that pretty good, do you think?
Yeah.
8.25 is going to tie.
Yes, I do.
In the 40th spot of all movies we've done, it's going to tie with UHF nostalgically.
Perfect.
Top 50, top 40.
Top 40, dog.
Wow,
Yep.
top 40, Billboard.
Well, it's time to strip it away. Time to find out what we think about it modern day. We got to go to Sean first to learn all the important details of the movie. What do you got on this one, dude?
Hot Tub Time Machine, Amazon, $3.99. Produced by Matt Moore, Grace Lowe, and John Cusack. Story by Josh Heald. Screenplay by Josh Heald, Sean Anders, and John Morris. Cinematography by Jack Green. He's pretty legendary. He also did Unforgiven, A Perfect World, The Net, Mike, Speed 2, Cruise Control, A Man Apart, AJ, 51st Dates.
Yeah.
That's you.
I love 51st Dates. yeah.
Spoilers.
Sean, 51st Dates. Twister, everyone, and everyone, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Music by Christoph Beck. He also did Bring It On, Just Married, Without a Paddle, The Hangover, Frozen, Edge of Tomorrow, Roadhouse Remake, and Cedar Rapids.
Hey.
Tight.
Edited by George Folsey Jr., he's been on the show before, and James Thomas. Directed by Steve Pink. He wrote Gross Point Blank and High Fidelity, which is where the Cusack connection came from.
Okay.
And he also accepted Hot Tub Time Machine 2, New Girl, episodes of New Girl, episodes of Cobra Kai, and episodes of Santa Clarita Diet. We'll get into it a little later, but this is probably the reason that Cobra Kai happened.
Really?
Yes.
No shit.
Cast: John Cusack, Clark Duke, Craig Robinson, Rob Corddry, Sebastian Stan, Lindsay Fonseca, Chevy Chase, Charlie McDermott, Lizzie Kaplan, Colette Wolfe, William Zabka, there it is,
Yeah.
Kelly Stewart, and Crispin Glover. Friends and writer and producer Josh Heald and Matt Moore were big fans of 80s comedies, particularly R-rated comedies where they felt no holds barred and were almost required to have tits in them. Being big fans of 80s comedies means
It was
they're
a great
also
era.
obviously big fans of Back to the Future, obviously. At this time, around late 2000s, comedies were still raunchy and harkened back to 80s style comedies when you could still get away with having fun. I think that's, like, honestly, thinking about reading, I was reading an article, I think it was Sci-Fi did an article.
Sci-fi.
Sci-Fi. With the writer, and he said that. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, the early 2000s, later 2000s-ish, there was more like Sex Drive, you know.
It's a lot of raunch. It's like
Those comedies were coming out, and we don't get those anymore.
Yeah,
at all.
Totally.
That's why I think we talked about just like new comedies don't necessarily exist anymore.
Not
like,
really.
Like a movie that you're like, oh, it's the comedy movie of the year. We got to go see it. It's like, is it?
It's like ironic, or like young people doing TikTok and shit. Like, that's all it is. Unless you get like a Craig Robinson,
Craig T. Nelson.
yeah, Craig T. Nelson in there. But the friendship movie. Like,
Yes,
you get,
of course.
You get
Tim
like
Robinson.
Tim Robinson. You get like
Craig Tim
those kind of. Never mind.
Think about
I
no,
lost. I lost.
No,
what I was
you
gonna
got
say.
it. Like, think about even like I Love You, Man, and Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Like, that's kind of the end of that just like great comedy that could have some weird raunchiness in it, and then it just kind of all faded away.
And the Tim Robinson thing, it's like a kind of a shock and awe type comedy almost.
Yeah.
Rather than a
Tits
and what wacky adventures kind of comedy.
It's existential comedy.
Existential.
Josh
great.
Heald and Matt Moore were talking about ideas and different movies they liked when they got on the subject of time travel, and in particular the movie Hot Dog. Josh Heald said Hot Tub How have I never heard of a movie called Hot Tub? Healed misheard word got the two writing. Originally, the story was to be more of a Back to the Future style, where the characters would go back in time and interact with their younger selves until Sean Anders and Josh Morris did a pass on the script and had the characters go back in time, but as their younger selves. Which
I like it both ways.
It made for a lot more fun to be had, I
Yes.
guess. So you could like get the double kind of casting there. The film was shot primarily in Fernie, British Columbia, and Fernie Alpine Resort in Vancouver Film Studios. And then Hot Tub Time Machine was released on March 26, 2010, and on a budget of $36 million, the film made $64.6 million. It's modest at the box office and spawned one sequel. And like I said, we may not have gotten Cobra Kai without this movie. It's the connection between Zabka, and I think it's the writer Josh Heald. I think he was one of the developers and creators of Cobra Kai.
He was, yeah.
And that's where the connection got made, and that's where the relationship started.
Well, thanks, Sean. We got to go to AJ now. We got to find out what the fans and critics have to say about this movie. What do you got, bro?
Oh man, it's like Gary Coleman's arm.
Yeah?
It's like but it is so red. It's the tomato meter. Gross.
He has one of my favorite reactions in this movie. Where I don't know what someone says something. He's like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!"
64%.
64. That ties of any movie we've done. Ties with Grumpy Old Men.
Grumpy old men in a hot tub time machine. I'd watch that
Ooh,
one too.
I don't think if
Would
you're
ya?
that old, I don't think you can sit in a hot
I
tub.
think that's about Schmidt with Jack Nicholson and
I think they called that one Bucket List.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Jack Nicholson and Morgan, Morgan Freeman. 56% on the popcorn meter. So apparently not as well received by audiences. I wonder why. But 6.4 straight up again on IMDb.
Of all the movies we've done, that ties with Weekend at Bernie's, per the fans.
I love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
I would watch. That's a great double feature.
Sure is.
I will throw it out there. This is a 2.8 on the Letterboxd, since I'm using so many more. So much
people
more stuff from
the
there.
reviews are in. They want you to only do Letterboxd.
They want
2.8?
that. 2.8, I think, is what I saw.
Wait, like that's the rating?
out
The
of 5.
rating out of 5 on Letterboxd.
I
Yeah.
didn't know you could do 0.8.
I think. Well, it wouldn't be 28 out of 5. But
I thought you could only do stars. Is what I mean.
oh, stars.
2.8 stars.
2.8 stars.
Fucking get it right.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know you could do 0.8 stars.
I'm new to Letterboxd. I don't know.
Letterboxd.
Well, they'll almost get their wish. I still like to hear every now and again from the critics and hearing what they had to say. 75 is the highest one I saw in here. This is Lisa Schwartzbaum. Schwartzbaum. You have to say it that way. Schwartzbaum.
She's obviously from Wisconsin.
Yeah. Entertainment Weekly in Wisconsin. With sharp riffs on the intersections of 80s pop culture, like Alf, Kid and Play, Ronald Reagan, and 21st century culture, Twitter, Viagra, Second Life. This time machine is a fun dip into a pool of memories that are best forgotten again once the booze wears off. Okay.
But it was a good time when you had it.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great time when it was there, but it's like having a hang. It's like I regret doing that.
I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
And then the next night you're like,
Well, let's do it again. I'm recovered.
Gotta get rid of this hangover somehow.
Yeah, hair of the dog. 70 out of 100, Village Voice, a fundamentally lazy comedy that will probably make you laugh like an idiot.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with that.
Perfect.
I mean, Roger Moore, not the actor, at the Orlando Sentinel.
Just retired from acting.
He
and
goes
started reviewing late 2000s comedies.
Roger Moore, the actor? Roger Moore reviewing Hot Tub Time Machine is what I need in a comedy sketch.
Now, I don't know if he's British, but do it in a British accent.
Do it, okay. Let's see if I
Hello there. That's all you need.
They would never say this. The Orlando Sentinel, a sloppy raucous time farce in the grown men gone wild hangover style. It's a surprisingly satisfying, if not exactly LMAO, riot.
Just trying to hit all the buzzwords. LMAO.
Shaken, not stood. Yeah.
What year was that?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
It had to have been close to like 2010. Like,
Okay,
you know,
good. Because it's like, this is funny. You're gonna have to look up what LMAO means because you're dumb. I'm hip.
Oh, exactly. Last one on there. Mark Kaiser, Box Office Magazine. I think that's still around. 40 out of 100. One of Hot Tub Time Machine's only genuinely nifty moves is getting John Cusack, Dobler himself, to top line this film, which I do have a comment on. But let's move on over to Letterboxd, have some fun over there before we get to some real important folks. Half star, Rembrandt Q said, a group of time-traveling misogynists used their knowledge of the future to create a dystopic present where their word is law. A gritty and terrifying film.
This movie hates women.
Yeah. Let's see. God, relax. It's like you haven't seen a little cum on your friend's face before. 2 stars. Sebastian Stan is really hot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He needs to swallow his saliva, though. Like, he's always like...
Yeah.
He's always got that.
It's like he's always got a reserve in the back of
Yeah.
his... Like he can't close his jaw because of it.
Yeah.
2 stars. I'm so pissed that John Cusack's musty ass got to make out with Lizzie Kaplan while Talking Heads played in the background. Like, that should be me. Are you fucking kidding?
Hell yeah, man.
Let's see.
He's an everyman. He is you.
He is.
He represents you.
Yeah.
Let's see. 2 stars. Shotgun to the dick. 2 stars. Loved a log movie. No, I'm not. No. I'm omitting that one. How dare you? 3 stars. I miss dumb comedies like this so much. 3.5 stars. There is neither cocks nor dicks. And who knew Daryl and Clark hung out so much outside of Dunder Mifflin and Scranton?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Was also my thought. Guys, let's move on over. We've got the Little Lebowski Urban Achievers in the exclusive Discord channel. More of you guys have been popping in and hanging out with us there. For instance, Lester Gribble is in and left us this. Let's be honest, this movie had failure written all over it. Terrible sets, Crispin Glover with a prosthetic arm, and quite possibly the most disjointed cast of all time. Oh, and a Chernobyl-grade energy drink spilling into a hot tub somehow transports this group back to the 1980s, specifically during an epic weekend of their youth. This should be a recipe for disaster. Instead, the audience is transported to an actually funny movie. Who wouldn't be traumatized by finding out your mom was a slut in high school, and who wouldn't want to try to change the outcome of their insignificant lives, based all of their knowledge of the future and zero Biff Tannen level potential for failure?
Yeah, man.
Right.
Fantastic.
Nostalgic rating 6.5 out of 10. Derek, for real. What up, dog? Hot Tub Time Machine is my number 2 comedy of all time behind Superbad.
Wow.
Damn, son.
Dang. What makes it great is the small bits that get set up and then eventually pay off way down the road. You're going to lose that arm. Every bit works. The casting is perfect and the premise works well, especially as I get older. This is the film that introduced me to Rob Corddry and his perfect line delivery. Nostalgically, this is a 9.5, and I write Stargate fan fiction. So I think I know what I'm talking about. Thank you guys so much.
Passed out. That was so nerdy.
Well, thanks, AJ. Before we start the scene by scene, we got a really important email I think we should read here.
Oh, okay.
It goes, Dear Confused Breakfast, why do you even try to do podcasts? You have failed at everything else in your life. You're alcoholics. You're divorced. Your wives ran off with those Jamaican guys. You failed at every jive-ass money hustle you ever tried, like World Ventures and cover bands. You have a mountain of debt. You hate your mothers. You hate yourselves and everybody else, especially dudes named Travis. You have erectile dysfunction. You've got halitosis. You've got that right ball. One less ball, shriveled up like a spoiled grape. I don't know. It's like an accumulation of punishment for you guys. Maybe it's time to call it quits.
Hey, I can hear you. Isn't that fun?
Oh, nice catch, dog.
Hey.
Let's get it started. Here we go. Scene 1. Adam has just been broken up with, and Nick Weber Agnew hates his job at the pet store. Their friend Lou is hospitalized for a possible suicide attempt. Worried about him, Adam and Nick decide to take Lou on a nostalgic getaway to Kodiak Valley Ski Resort. They bring along Adam's basement-dwelling nephew, Jacob.
You get Craig Robinson taking shit out of a dog in the first, 30 seconds of this movie with Thomas
Lennon's
Thomas
dog.
Lennon.
Fuck, man. Bono.
I love what his delivery of "Sup, dog."
Yeah.
Shit.
Bono has been doing this for 3 days. His name is Dog Bono, dude.
And
What the fuck?
him walking in quite possibly the most, what I have to imagine is the most 2010 outfit and hairstyle
Yeah.
and everything, and him on that phone just kind of
Was that a BlackBerry?
It looked like a BlackBerry.
Okay, God, I miss BlackBerries.
I know, so do
Ugh.
I. And I'm just clicking away on that thing, and it's just like,
Hey,
oh, that's because it's the name of the place. It's like, it's like, can I help you? For fuck's sake. I can't tell if Craig Robinson, if he's the proprietor of this establishment,
No,
or
no.
if he is an employee.
he's just an employee, dog.
He is. Okay, because he seems very confident in what he... Stop. Very confident in what he is doing.
Well, the guy behind the scenes says, "Hey, this time, I told you,
we rehearsed.
He's clearly the one in charge."
Okay.
He might not even be the owner. That guy might even be the manager, which means Nick Weber Agnew isn't even a manager. He's just an employee of this place.
I thought it was his wife's place somehow.
It could be, maybe.
He married into it or something.
That feels... See, that's...
I don't remember that guy and the guy he was talking to, so that's why I
Remember
thought
this
that.
time, like we talked about.
Okay, yeah.
Sup, dog?
Tough dog.
I like how Thomas Lennon, when he's digging shit out of his ass, he's he does this look and it comes to him and he's like, chocolate lipstick, right? Wasn't it chocolate lipstick?
I can't remember what it was. Shit.
I said, fuck, man, you remember that? I was like,
What are you doing now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Digging shit out of dogs' asses. But I do love, honestly, this is the perfect way to start this, especially when you're somebody who hasn't seen this movie.
Okay.
Seeing this as the first time, now I probably realize, I bet a lot of people could watch this scene for the first time. I did not realize he was going to throw a shitty key that was going to splatter all over Thomas Lennon. That is fucking amazing.
the entire first 30 minutes of this movie is pretty much a masterpiece.
It's wild.
I mean, and it's just scene by scene, and the next scene is John Cusack coming home to the voicemail.
He's the fucking man.
Why,
dude.
Sean, you know this. Why is John Cusack the breakup king? Like anytime he's in a movie and he's been broken up with, I just relate to him more than any person I've ever related to. The way he like High Fidelity in this one, the way he delivers that line of the kid's like, "What'd you do?" He goes, "I didn't do anything."
Yeah.
Like nails into my heart. Like I'm like, I get it, bro.
My note
complacency.
Yes, yeah. The breakup king is perfect. Like the way he does anything on screen, he's just so fucking watch. He's a movie star I miss more than maybe anybody.
Yes.
But even flicking an index card that says "fuck you" on it is so cool when he does it.
Putting the red dot on his forehead while he's
Yeah.
having a whiskey.
Yeah, he's just hanging out by himself. He's like, yeah, fuck it.
I wish she would have taken me, but whatever.
He's very much like so good at playing like Peter Gibbons after he's been hypnotized
Yeah.
in Office Space
Yeah.
is the way it feels. Like John Cusack could have done that, although I don't think anybody is better than Ron Livingston.
Oh, he could
in
have
that.
easily done it,
But he
definitely.
very easily could have been that role. Same ideas and
Never
everything.
too high, never too low. Just sort of.
He's just always kind of slightly dumbfounded but accepting
Yeah.
of these scenarios.
Yes.
And it's so great. It's his face that just sells it.
Did this take you way back seeing Second Life being played? I never played it, but I know
I
people
never played
who did.
it either.
I never played it. I know that there were people that did. This is another reference of like 2010 is a staple for me because of like The Office and everything. There are references in The Office, like Dwight's playing it, Second Life, and then he even created his own Second Life because he was so distraught and depressed. But like seeing it and then realizing that Second Life, you're just living your second life in prison is a fucking hilarious
doing
joke.
our time.
We all make choices in life, okay?
but that is what is so brilliant about this movie is on the surface of things it's called fucking Hot Tub Time Machine. It follows no law. It's dumb. It's just jokes and tits and shit. But like on the deeper level, this movie is such a great analogy, as we'll talk moving forward about getting older and being like, shit, like I thought it was going to last forever.
Yeah.
And like he says, in life you make choices and there are consequences. These three guys have made choices in their life and now are dealing with the consequences.
Yeah.
It's just such a great metaphor to use the Second Life analogy in this.
Yeah, and I love the fact that they didn't have four guys that were all like from the same friend. They brought in Clark Duke, who I think is such an underrated presence in anything he
but
does.
Also really kind of ages this film, unfortunately. Like I don't know I haven't seen him in much lately, but he is like is he the singer for Fall Out Boy?
Oh, I think he's the backup.
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
yeah,
He kind of reminds me of like a younger version of Adam Johnson, our buddy that came with us to the Goonies. Like I don't know why. I just always like that's what Adam Johnson would be when he was 15.
It is very interesting to think of though that he kind of timestamps this movie,
He does.
like his presence being there. He has amazing delivery.
And I do mean that in a good way.
Yeah,
Of course, yes.
He has amazing delivery. His presence is so funny. He plays these characters to a T. And I'm just so glad that he's like this like younger version that gets kind of roped into doing it with these three older guys.
It's beautiful because you've got the three older guys that have made choices that they regret. They partied, enjoyed their life, but then never continued on with that. But then you've got this young kid that's coming along that was not making the cool, fun choices that they were.
Right.
That now gets to like maybe experience that and do that. It's a great juxtaposition.
It is, and script-wise, too. He is our like conduit for getting to know the background and everything with these three friends, and also our driver, because he's the nerd, so he knows like the time continuum thing or whatever, and he's making the audience understand as well as the three dumbasses.
Or just explaining simple things of like why Lou hates it for no reason. You know, and just shit like that just happens to pop through, that he gives these little explanations. That guy fucking hates me. Are you kidding?
Remember when he tried to buy me? You had that coming.
And you move on to, I mean, like, we're not going to all contain this all in one segment because it's impossible, but you move on to meeting Rob Corddry. And like one of our Patreon members said, like, this was my first introduction to Rob Corddry when I saw this movie. And my God, is there a funnier performance in a movie by an actor than Rob Corddry throughout this entire movie of Hot Tub Time Machine?
He's kind of a one-man wrecking crew for this movie, and in a good way. But I mean, it's very consistent, is what I will say.
It is
to you.
That is a good point. I do agree, and I will say I think most of it works for me. I think it's just Rob Corddry, the way he looks, maybe. I might have seen him in something else where he wasn't this way.
Okay.
I think this wasn't my first time seeing Rob Corddry. And I don't know what it was, but he wasn't
this guy.
He doesn't really sell me personally on the like the fuck up character, like whatever. In all these comedies, they have the fuck
chaos
up
factor.
He's the chaos guy.
He doesn't.
He's
sell
our
me.
asshole.
Yes, exactly. I love that line. He doesn't sell me completely on that. I don't know why.
Right.
But it mostly works for me. I definitely agree that he's always funny though. 100% of the time.
When he comes flying in here and he's drunk and the Home Sweet Home, no fucking way. the way he plays air drums here in this car,
it's good. He's doing good,
dude. He actually, I want to go on record here.
Yeah, okay.
Remember, we're keeping track of going on records here. him throwing the stick in the air and waiting about 5 seconds for it to come down is the absolute 100% inspiration for the Pork Tornadoes in the Air Tonight video when I was throwing the stick into the air for like 5 seconds.
That's wonderful.
It is because of him playing air drum in this, like the he's hitting the gas on the kick drum.
I do this daily. I air drum and drum on my fucking steering wheel all the time. I have one of those symbols that you can put in your air freshener.
Got it for Christmas.
I was gonna say, do either of you have that? Because I was like, I'm gonna make a note to get that for you guys. But it's like, all right, fine, you got it. I could just imagine both of you on the way to your gigs, just doing that shit. But hopefully neither of you end up doing that while locked in your garage.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So and drinking lots and lots of just bad alcohol.
Very correct.
Like, Jesus.
But I do have a question though. It looks like his home is like one of the nicest houses I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's a dope car.
Exactly. I was thinking that the second time I was watching it this morning, and I was like, wow, he's doing a little well for himself, unless this is like his parents' house.
Oh, that's a good call. Maybe it is.
Yeah. Because like he obviously drives that into what it more seems like the side garage of like a
it's
three-stall.
A 1-stall.
Yeah,
that house definitely is a 3+ stall.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was the single stall side door. It might be his third vehicle, perhaps.
Yeah, you
Staying
never
in
know.
the pool house, perhaps.
It's kind of, but it is actually kind of perfect because, you think about that. It's like the guy who is, or the person who is not actually in a good place in his life, but he probably just they run through the gambit of all the shit ton of debt, probably gonna foreclose on his house, whatever it is. He's got all this shit, but he doesn't
delivery back and forth.
Oh God. And that's a great bit too of and now that we've kind of spoken about all of them, it's I also kind of want to go on record here speaking to the same thing. The cast, it somehow is very time-stamped to 2010 and doesn't make a lick of sense that these 4 guys are in this movie. John Cusack is like an insane get, and then you have these 3 guys who were great on television that make this breakout in this weird ensemble casting in the most obnoxiously named movie ever.
Correct.
No, I'm not going to go see this movie, guys.
Yeah.
And then, now watching it, I'm just like, well, I've made some mistakes in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right. I mean, even watching it, you're just like, man, like John Cusack's in Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah.
But then you watch it and you're like, John Cusack's in Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah.
Kind of indicative of the theme that you were talking about earlier of just like the choices you make and maybe going back, and doing stuff. John Cusack obviously was a star of the 80s and was a pinnacle of like he could possibly be on most of the posters around anywhere in this movie when they're in the 80s, Say Anything could be anywhere over here.
Yeah.
So it is very inspired casting, but he also produced this movie, so he wanted this to happen, and maybe I don't know, maybe he was like, maybe I'll just play it, I guess. But he's still on fire, man. Like we just said, like when in his intro, he's still John Cusack, dude, and that's all I need.
When the girl's wife's like, how's your girlfriend? Oh, terrible. Terrible. Oh,
very bad.
Very bad.
Very bad.
Okay. Just great delivery, and my God, more Cordry of, if I wanted to kill myself, I'd be awesome at it. Like that, everybody knows that guy, and he plays that guy so goddamn
Shotgun
well.
to the dick.
Yeah.
We're going right now, right? Yeah, and you guys are paying for everything, right? Okay.
Yeah. Kodiak. Like Rob Corddry, you're right. It's just somehow he pulls this. What's the movie where he's like growing out the bangs and shit? Like he's got his still same haircut, but he like grew out like the front piece down to here. That's another great presence. But again, I mean, Daily Show. Think of the Daily Show, and he was I think he kind of played a little bit of a wild man compared to some of the other people on there. But this is a far cry.
Where I saw him,
and he does streamline this movie for that great chaos factor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they when they go and pick him up, oh great, he's drinking already.
Yeah.
Like I had that exact same moment in my life where, not so much anymore, but my buddy Molinex, who listens to the show, was sort of the wrecking ball chaos factor at one point of our lives. and we took him. My band was playing a show in Kansas City, and he wanted to come along, and so he said, "Pick me up at Hy-Vee." We're like, why are we picking him up at Hy-Vee? And we came around the corner, and he was standing there with a giant bag of Rumplemints and like beers, just like that. The rest of my band's like, "What the fuck are we doing?" I'm like, "No, just let it happen."
Because that's drinking already.
That's basically what's happening. No, what the fuck is this? He's not coming with us.
He's not coming. Hey Lou, fuck you, man.
Fuck you. I hate you.
I hate.
For your reference, I've had lots of girlfriends, hot ones. No, you've had a lot of boyfriends, gay ones.
Gay ones. It's just like there's no holding back with him. He just says it. It doesn't even have to be put together well.
Nope.
That's not even funny. I'll be honest with you guys. It's not funny. No, you've had lots of boyfriends, gay ones. That's something that like a bully would say in a teen movie.
Yes.
No, you've had lots of like
You're gay.
yeah, because you're gay and stuff,
Yeah.
and you're just like,
Maybe
that's not
I am.
funny.
It's a delivery and timing.
Yes.
It is,
Yeah.
and the testament to those two guys ripping that off of each other. You know, it's great.
He's texting. Who are you texting?
Get off the fucking phone.
He's just irritated. He's at the point with Clark that everything he does
Yes.
is annoying. It doesn't matter what he does. He could be sitting there quiet. It's like, why are you so fucking quiet? You're fucking weird. You know, that kind of shit.
I love the sentiment of the Great White Buffalo.
Yes, I say it all the time.
It's become a staple in my vocabulary.
Yep.
And it's a nice notion of like everybody, male, female, anyone that is older in life has a Great White Buffalo.
The
And
one
I
that
like
got away, yeah.
I like that they put a notion to it. Great White Buffalo. Great White Buffalo.
Why you guys whisper?
I guess.
We
Great.
guys stop doing that.
That was super helpful, you guys.
Awesome.
No, that's great. No, that's super. That was super
I
helpful.
love
Thank
how
you.
it's a running bit and it takes them over.
Yeah.
And like when someone says it, they like everything goes out of their mind like Grandpa.
And you have to pay homage to the other
Yes.
person's Great White Buffalo.
Yes.
Like it's not their
Yes,
Great White
yes,
Buffalo,
yes,
but
yes.
they're all like, you're right.
You can't let them chant alone.
Great White Buffalo.
Yeah, it's like it's a totem they have to chant to.
Yeah. It's a call and response.
So scene 2, when they arrive, the once legendary resort is boarded up, sad, and clearly past its glory days. The guys spend a wild night partying in the hot tub. The next morning, they go skiing and are soon confused as strange details begin to emerge.
Dude, Crispin Glover, I did not expect, like whatsoever.
I had not seen Crispin Glover in anything at all except for Back to the Future 1.
Yeah.
At this point in my life when I saw this.
Can I just say that like ever since I saw a lot of the like post Back to the Future stuff and like kind of his falling out with that whole project and the additional movies and the backlash because they used a lookalike and a likeness of him and how that caused stuff and how he kind of got a little bit ostracized and then kind of weird. He was on the same level of like strangeness that I put him in like the same category of like what happened to Michael Jackson and like how I think of him and stuff of like he kind of just like something changed and he got ostracized and thought of as now it's just very strange and it's difficult to separate the art from the artist. And then I saw him come back on this and come back and I'm just like, I forget all that.
You are awesome.
Yeah.
He's the particular kind of weird where like he's always been this way. He's always been Crispin Glover, and like you have to love that about somebody who's like not like even in the media. He's just himself.
I'm just myself.
Like he never like puts on a show. He never just like is he doesn't do all that shit.
It's not a bit that he's doing.
No.
He's just a fucking
He's
weirdo.
really weird, and we love watching him. And you're right. I think he's so much fun in this movie. It's
What an
so
amazing
cool.
running bit.
The fucking cart with the wobbly wheels and the way it don't touch this and the way he throws the fucking bags
I love he throws all their shit.
and then goes, this is the part where you give the guy a tip for the effort.
I don't have any money.
It's like, and then the way Rob Corddry mentions that, he's not exempt from common courtesy because he can't start a round of applause? And I got to admit, I laughed a little too hard about that.
It's
because
really
it's
good
a
joke.
very good observation. He cannot start a round of applause.
So
Yes.
he can hear you, man. It's like But again, it's just his idea that he has no filter on how he's going to say it. And he's not going to say it like real quiet. It's like he's right there. Doesn't matter.
And Nick Weber Agnew knows this, which is why he's so quiet at the front desk when he's checking
Nick Weber Agnew.
What? You're a hyphenate?
Yeah.
Lots of guys are doing it, man. It's a new thing.
It's modern or whatever he says. It's like,
would you ever do that? And he's got a goatee.
He's got a goatee.
He's got a goatee.
Which is very true. I mean, he's got a goatee. I trust that.
Very sophisticated, yes.
Yeah.
I'll go back on it, guys. Like, I just love the underlying meanings of this movie and the things it touches on, like the old age friendship. Like, I still have some very good friends that I'm still friends with from high school and college that, we don't get together as often. We're busy. You miss people's phone calls. You try to, like, keep up on each other's lives like you used to. We used to live together. We knew everything about each other, and now we're too busy,
Yeah.
and that idea that when you do get together, it is great. It's like old times, but it's never the same.
Oh,
It's never gonna live up to what it used to. And
Even if you try real hard to even recreate
same
it.
room that we used to always get, and the same games we used to play.
Get all the buy as much alcohol as we used to consume,
Yeah,
and then you
exactly.
realize you make it through like a quarter of it.
Sean's bachelor party.
Yeah, there you go.
but the idea of the town sucking now is such a great idea, and just we've all been there.
Maybe
all
it's just the way
experienced
they see it too.
Yes.
Maybe it's not even really changed all that much.
Ooh, good
it's
call.
just they've aged. Like your old sentiment that you have is about music or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you haven't changed, they have. What I don't know who says that.
If it's too loud, you're too old.
Yeah, it's like Carl. It's Carl the janitor.
Yes,
Hey, the
That's
kids
it.
haven't changed. You have, right? And it's the same idea of I think about like if I did see this in a theater, or think about all the other movies that do this that I probably did watch, 2010 or earlier, thinking like watching the guys who are like, oh no, I can't because I've it really messes with my stomach now.
Yeah, I can't
having Rumplemans is like, oh well, that's fine. Well, I'm gonna take like a Zantac or something. I'll take two. It sounds like we're gonna get a little wild tonight. It's like I'm never gonna be that guy. And I'm like, I take Zantac. Now I do. You never think you're gonna be that guy, and then and then now that we're older, you're like, oh man, we used to do that. It's such a great changeover, I guess. And again, having Clark there to just be like, what are you guys doing?
The today anchor to be like, what, can we just like, if he kills himself, can we go home? Because he just wants to play Second Life. He just wants to keep doing push-ups. He's got a court meeting.
What's the difference of age, right? Like back in the 80s, going and partying was what everyone did. And now, not so much nowadays for the youth of today. But man, again, John Cusack's delivery of an age-old thought that happens to all of us. He goes, we were young. We had momentum. We were winning. And it was such a sad delivery of that because we were all there at one point in our life where you were just young and trending upward and momentum. And no matter what you did, you could just get back up the next day and be like, let's go. I don't have anything to do today. So I'm gonna right any wrongs I did. And now it's like you can't.
Yeah, and nowadays I like when I'm leaving a party, people are like, man, you're leaving so early. It's just like, yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Like, you cannot make me feel bad about this.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I used to have that FOMO real bad.
Yeah.
And I really don't anymore. Like not near as much. Like the only thing I get FOMO about is like when we're traveling or doing a thing and it's like, we should stay up a little bit late. We should have one more drink and just kind of hang out, right, guys? But then you're just like, no, we got shit to do.
Real tired. Long day of travel today, guys.
Yep.
I need some sleep.
Yeah.
It's important because I don't want to be useless tomorrow. You know what I mean? That kind of shit.
Do you have some Ritalin? All you people have Ritalin.
All of you people have Ritalin. And I mean, like, he's not wrong.
He's like, I got some. He calls it something different.
Ativan or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, man, it's like not like the same
Not
thing.
the same. Okay.
Stick it up our assholes, man. He's like, do you put the paper towel up your assholes? Like, it dissolves. It's
It
fine.
dissolves. Him describing how to do that, or like why that's a thing. And then you kind of realize, like, well, you don't kind of realize, but you realize that that chaos factor of Lou is it's the same sentiment of the guy that never did grow up.
Yes.
Whereas some of these guys, they grew up, but not the way they didn't.
But they still grew up.
But they still grew up. They went through the motions, right? That they got caught in, or that they made the choices for.
Mm-hmm.
But Rob Corddry is the one that, and he just says shit like that. Like, no, you get like a paper towel, you would get it wet, and you crush up crush up the and then you take that and you stick it up your ass, and it dissolves, and then it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, like if somebody said that, like if we were hanging out at Sean's bachelor party, we'd be like, no, we're gonna go play cornhole. No.
You're right though. There is like that point where it's like, yeah, we were young, we had momentum and stuff, but there is the point where you get drunk enough, and then there's a hot tub involved, and you're like, man, it's good to be back with you guys, like Craig Robinson says,
right.
you know. And I'm like, there is that point, you get to that threshold, and it does kind of seem like old times.
It's
as long
night
as you're
one.
drunk.
It's night one
Exactly.
of the 2-night weekend.
Exactly.
Like everybody's going to push it a little harder. But guys, I am a hot tub owner. I've been a hot tub owner for about 12 years
And
now.
a cold tub owner.
And a cold tub owner. I like all temperatures of water. Yeah. But there's nothing like a hot tub. I mean, like, and it really does, like, take the party up a notch. Like, for some reason, sitting in hot water makes that whiskey that you just drank feel like 3 times the amount of whiskey. Because they get... I think some of the worst I've ever felt, some of the drunkest I've ever been, has been in a hot tub.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of times. So my parents have one. My dad had one for has had one down at their place for a long time now. And like, we don't get in it a ton or anything, but like when Bob comes back, we usually find time to get
Bob's
into the
a
hot
tub
tub.
fan, yeah.
We get in the hot tub, and it's usually at night during the winter. And
it's the best.
We just end up taking like beers out there, setting them in the snow to stay cold, and then we just back 6 years ago, before we realized it, we were in that thing for 5 hours,
which is not recommended.
It is not
I think
recommended.
It's pretty much plastered all over anywhere you go. That's like, don't do that.
At no time does this reflect the views or feelings of the Confused Breakfast that you should recommend that you should stay in a hot tub for 5 hours while consuming alcohol. I got out of that thing lightheaded as fuck and almost like fell up the stairs. But it's just like, but you're right. It elevates everything, man. And
especially if you're I recommend so highly to go to a place like Colorado and get a place with a hot tub, looking at mountains and snow. Like, there's nothing like it.
And then, by the way, think of the disappointment when you open it up and it is not working, destroyed, disgusting.
I ain't getting in that even if they clean it.
That is the saddest thing ever when it happens. You're like, oh, hot tub, because it's a point of probably why you got the place. And why you're going
it's
back.
Why you paid a little extra for it, too.
And then it's like, I'm sorry, the hot tub's not really working.
It's out of order.
Fuck off.
It's a fun way to show, like, the going back in time. What's the drink called? It's like Chernobyl. Funny. I don't know why that's funny to me, but it's funny. And then, like, the like Chevy Chase is in there randomly stirring around like they are. There's tits and shit.
The bear. There's a guy in a bear costume.
It's so 2000s, like that kind of comedy, but I'm here for it.
It's such an interesting, it's a very interesting way, and you're probably right. Maybe it's a very 2010 way to give us like foreshadowing and, you know, a little insight into what's to come.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that it's lazy or anything. It's just interesting.
No one to my knowledge has ever explored this idea in a go back in time movie. But I love that this does this, is the idea that they've gone back in time into their younger bodies and that they feel young.
Yes.
Because like you age slowly to where you slowly realize that like, man, I get hungover a lot more lately, you know?
Yeah.
But like, imagine being dropped back into your 18-year-old body and how you would feel. That is why they are not hungover.
Hungover, or when they take the spill they do, which is brutal, which is worse than Jack Frost. that like cliff they fucking
Yes.
fall off of.
This is a black diamond?
Or even just like the inhibition to go down the black
Yes.
diamond is just like I wouldn't do that today. Maybe when I was 18, but
Maybe.
not today.
But
You're right.
like-
I love how they tell the audience like I feel fucking good. I want to fuck something. You know.
It is. It's like being at the top of that. Maybe you could have convinced me when I was, 19 or something
now.
like that. And there's no way now. It'd be like Spider-Man looking over a looking over a building when I'm 18, and then me now looking off of a building. It's like there's no fucking way.
no fucking way.
No fucking way. And the idea though of, the aging, the decline of aging, and how much we always want to fight against it, and you don't want it to be you, right? That ages. But think about how gradual the aging process was from 20 years of 20 years, and you go back 20 years and you've de-aged 20, and you're just like, how do you not feel like amazing
Yeah,
if you just got it back in an
I don't
instant?
think we could handle it. Like I don't think we
think so.
truly realize how much of a difference of what your body and mind and everything feels like to go back that far.
It's got to be like, doing a shit ton of cocaine of just like the false confidence that gives you. And then they do cocaine.
So,
Oh,
okay. So being 3 years old, Mike, with the, that's what toddlers are. They
Just
just
false confidence.
just tons of false confidence,
Lots
falling
of
all over the
emotions.
place. And I'm pretty sure somewhere along the line, without me looking, somebody probably gave him cocaine.
Somebody did.
Somebody did, AKA sugar.
There's natural buildup in toddlers. There's cocaine like under their armpits.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
in their bloodstream. Yeah.
Yeah, yep. No, I'm not going to do that one. But yes, you're right. Yes, that's what I mean, though. And then they do cocaine.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, and then like I know we're getting on to the next scene, but the underrated fucking soundtrack for sure.
great
Like
soundtrack.
anytime "Kickstart My Heart" comes on, I feel younger. Anytime I play that riff, I feel fucking fantastic. You know,
Kista Maha.
Kickstart My
Kista Maha.
Dude,
No, I agree. I want to. In fact, that song is on my Colorado snowboarding playlist.
Oh, really?
It's how you get off the ski lift.
wow.
Let's fucking go.
Like I do, and it's funny because I think about it in the sense of in 2010 it was a classic, and then they're going back to the 80s, and like hearing that. I wish I could have heard that in the 80s, that song in the 80s for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To just be like, what the fuck? Wow, this is insane.
Yeah.
Like I imagine it was just an absolute wrecking ball of a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scene 3, they soon realize they've traveled back to 1986. Adam, Nick, and Lou are now in their younger bodies. A mysterious hot tub repairman appears and warns them not to change anything or risk altering the future. To protect the timeline, the group decides to recreate the exact events of their original trip. Complications immediately arise when Adam starts falling for Jenny again in a Poison concert. Nick struggles with guilt over cheating. The gang gets frustrated when Adam's hesitation threatens to change history.
I have a thought process here, or a question for you
Okay.
guys. If this, let's say that this, this happens to us to
Awesome.
some degree, right? We go to Colorado, we go to someplace, and turns out the hot tub starts working again. We go back in time, whatever the cause is, right? We go back in time. Is your immediate thought that we have to do the exact same things? Or else we could cause a problem, or is the flip side? We have an opportunity to change things. What's your first thought?
probably at first conservative, to be like, well, let's take it easy and not make Hitler president.
It's like,
as
I've
Jacob
seen
says.
movies.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that kind of shit. I'd probably take it easy at first, but then maybe I can slip myself a little something or something,
Well, I
or
think
get my dick sucked.
I think a lot of scientists, obviously this is all hearsay and stuff like that, but I think the general consensus is now that it's not the butterfly effect, that everything will happen the way it's supposed to happen. Like you could alter something and then everything else will still happen for the most part the way it should.
That was a good fucking movie.
Yeah,
Butterfly.
I completely
I love that
agree.
movie,
I
actually.
agree. I'd like to do that sometime.
This made me really want to do it.
Have you
Next
guys?
week?
Sure.
Do you guys know the actual Ray Bradbury story of the butterfly effect, like where it comes from and everything? We read a lot of like that stuff, and it created my love of Ray Bradbury and like his science fiction short stories.
Right.
And the butterfly effect is a short story by Ray Bradbury that you had the opportunity to go back in time.
Right.
And you could pick whenever. But when you go back in time, what they did was they created a walkway that you can walk on. You can walk on this. Do not get off. Don't do anything. Like never change anything.
It's like that Cialis commercial with the green arrows.
Yes. It's like Donnie Darko with the things that project.
Yes.
But it's like you can walk on. Yeah, there you go. We're not that old. God.
Actually, I don't think it's Cialis. I think it's like a wealth management company. It's like, follow the green arrows.
Your Cialis were hymns, okay? But like, so it's like, think of like this metal path or something that you can walk on. And this guy, he does the thing. He sees something. He wants to go look at it.
Right.
He steps onto some grass or whatever.
Kills a blade of grass. And like,
he steps out and he sees something. Then he gets back on and he's like, no harm, no foul. And like, nothing's wrong. He comes back through the portal and everything's changed. And the idea is that he looked on it on the bottom of his shoe and he stepped on a butterfly.
Right.
He killed a butterfly it was during the prehistoric era. And then the ripple effect caused him to come back through the door and everything is like completely different, borderline destroyed. And that's the butterfly
it's
effect.
a great sentiment, and
Yes.
I love that idea, but I also am like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, like that can't be like
Correct.
Yeah.
I
There's
mean,
no way.
unless you like kill somebody or do like
Yes.
drastic things, yeah.
Yeah, because then you kill off an entire timeline of
Yeah.
people. Hence the Holocaust. Like you're just thinking about like the awfulness of that shit that you're just
But
like.
that's where everybody says they're going to go kill Hitler, you know,
Yeah.
to end that. But then
Dude,
does that create
Glad
something
we finally
even worse?
got there in Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yes.
Dude, there was a bit during a show that I saw when I was in New York, and it just said God, I can't remember the title of it, but it was Jim Gaffigan, Cecily Strong, Ben Schwartz, and Wayne Brady, and they were doing this sketch comedy, and it was a very short little sketch, and it's like the doctor's gonna go back and he's gonna kill him, and it's just boom, yeah, I did it, I killed Hitler, and then Cecily Strong is just like, oh my God, you killed a baby. And it just cuts to black. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yes.
It's not good. Like,
Yes.
the idea is not there, right? It's
I love
fucking
when they
weird.
go into like the ski resort thing, like
Yeah, the
outpost,
lodge.
The lodge. The David Bowie on MTV is fucking awesome. He's skiing. That's fucking.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. But prop me.
Prop you?
Give me a prop.
Ooh, here's a prop.
Portable tape player, baby.
That's tight.
Nice.
Want one? I know I could just probably get that, perhaps now, but
Yeah. Well, see, I have a very easy one. I want an empty plastic water bottle with a red dot on it. I could probably get that somehow too, but I think that's kind of tight.
okay.
You know?
It's. I want the can of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Empty?
Well,
You gonna drink that? Who cares? It's illegal.
it's illegal. I don't care. You
I
know,
love that. His delivery on that's really good. Who cares? It's illegal.
it's illegal. The fact that it's illegal just makes it a little bit.
Yeah.
It is kind of a smart film, though. Like, I know it's dumb stuff, but like the one arm bit perfectly pays off now. The fact that there's like a something that we've all seen that is now not the same way it was in the past, and the sucks, cocks, and dicks. It's not there. Neither sucks nor cocks nor dicks is there.
dicks.
Like, those are great subtle moments to really help reenact to them that they have traveled back.
Yeah.
And like I heard that Craig Robinson came up with the Michael Jackson bit.
It's really good.
That was his joke idea, I
That's
guess.
like the moment in the trailer I remember.
It's like I had if he just came up with that on the spot, I think of just doing that. It would make it even better knowing if she didn't expect it and she's like black, and like the thought of that coming together, but also I just fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
He also ad-libbed the Hot Tub Time Machine deadpan fourth wall
yeah.
break.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
It
Craig
was-
Robinson.
it was his
is-
idea.
I'm not gonna say underrated, but for some reason, like he
is, though.
he is such a wonderful addition to anything
when he pops up with the Coke all over his face and does the Terminator rant. Like, this is fucking awesome.
He is amazing, dude. Like all of the bits of them running through and having to like, I'm very much in the mindset of you got an opportunity to change something here, you know, and them just slowly figuring this out, and then seeing Sebastian Stan though. I only know Sebastian Stan anymore from the Marvel movies, guys. He is jacked. He's tall. He's like strong. In this, he's like his head looks big. Not to make a reference to Axe Murderer, but looks like an orange on a toothpick. for Sebastian Stan.
Well, he kind of has the haircut that Mike Myers has, and
sorta.
So,
Good
so I
point.
married an Axe Murderer.
Just saying.
A lovable face nominee is his buddy Chaz, Blaine's buddy Chaz. Like, because I like how he's like in on it, but he's also like, yeah, but Blaine, like, who fucking cares? He's always kind of subdued in how he's helped. Blaine's like, we got to get these guys. Do we really need to, Blaine? I love Chaz.
Well, now I'm gonna say it, because these guys, this is Johnny and his buddy Cobra Kai.
It is.
Like
Later on in the movie, you hear someone yell, "Put him in a body bag, Blaine."
there's so many freaking references.
It's a Karate Kid.
Before we even get to Billy Zabka.
Yes.
And like, there's so many freaking references, and I thought about it all the time. And they even watch it, I think, at one point.
Yeah,
I think they do. Yeah.
yeah, they're watching it in their dorm or whatever. The fuck it is.
God.
So they have to like go out and like live their lives as they were around this time, and he's got to get a fork in his eye, you know. Adam does, and Craig Robinson has to fuck a chick.
Yep.
And then he's like, "Oh, I fucked a chick." Rob Corddry's like, "I fucked a chick too." He's like, "You banged her. You got to go do that again."
You have to go do that again.
I love that line. But this is a great it gets them out. You know, it gets them out of the, and we haven't even mentioned Chevy Chase. Who cares? I guess
I don't really care.
It's a look. He has a funny bit, a funny moment where Clark Duke pops up. He's like, "Get your hands off me, young lady!" Like,
that's the only good joke he has.
It's about it, and the fact that he's just constantly speaking cryptically, and he's just like, would it kill you to give me a straight answer? Fuck.
I watched the unrated version. I bought it from Razzle Dazzle.
Nice.
And apparently it only adds like a minute, and there's really nothing of note that it adds to it.
That's when they did that, just cause just to get you to buy the DVD.
One of the things
version.
it did add is when Chevy Chase is doing his first scene, he's farting the whole time.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. And everybody's like, "Is he farting?" Like, yeah, it was stupid.
Fantastic.
Yep. Thank you for
Glad they took
cutting
that out.
Yeah.
And without that, it's definitely rated.
Oh yes, it's very rated.
With
you
it,
can't
it's
have fart
unrated.
noises. In.
Oh. And there would have been one more boob. Not even two. There would have been one more boob. For
Yeah,
the
not even a
unrated.
set, just one.
Yeah, you just like a slip of some kind.
Another really great notion here is that John Cusack is like, how the fuck did I break up with this great white buffalo? And like, maybe I won't. And I love the sentiment that like, because he was not going to break up with her, she broke up with him.
Yeah.
And because maybe not back in the past, she was already planning on breaking up with him. But I mean, I had that happen to me in college where like, you know, I broke up, me and this girlfriend broke up, and I wanted her back so bad, and she wanted nothing to do with me. But the minute that I found someone else, she was like, "I want you back." So then when I broke up with the new girl to be back, she's like, "Actually, I don't want you back anymore." You know, like it's the idea of like, if you don't want them, they want you back.
Yes.
And it's a great sentiment because she's so tight.
She's very I don't
Very
remember her
tight.
being that tight.
Very
It's
tight.
like-
Well, it's also like, yeah, obviously, you obviously like you 40-year-old, 50-year-old John Cusack, you did a lot better back then.
You lasted like 10 minutes.
And I think I came. I think.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. So that brings up another point, I guess, is the idea of in that moment. That's a really good example. If he was kind of now at the point of like, well, maybe I don't want to break up with her, and I
No,
don't.
you don't.
So was it like the universe changed it so she ended up doing the breaking up, or do you think that it's a simple fact of like, we don't really remember things always how we think they went down.
Okay.
That's,
You know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking.
And it's
Where
like,
you think you're like, okay, 20 years ago, if I would have just said this,
yeah.
but you get back to the moment, you're like, oh, wait a minute. No, that doesn't make any sense.
he changed the story for himself to make it like, I broke up with her. That's why I got a fork in the eye.
Exactly.
Where it's more embarrassing. She broke up with me and put a fork in my eye.
And
So maybe that is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
That's the it's like you think about something and you've got it in your head and 20 years ago, and then you're kind of talking about it with somebody else who was there, and you're just like, yeah, I remember that. It's like, I don't think it was this way. I remember it kind of different though, actually. And it's just that's another they do a lot of these things in this movie called Hot Tub Time Machine that are very smart and very great, like little nuances to kind of how you go through life.
Well, it's great script-wise, too, because you set up an expectation for the audience as well, because they give you the backstory. You know, like, I got a fork in my eye this night. I fucked this chick this night, you know.
It's the best night of my life. It's like, was it?
They set up these expectations, but they subvert them once they get there. It's really fun.
Yeah, yes.
And I mean, Craig Robinson, you know, he gets to have maybe the best experience of any of the guys, but he's the most reserved and like sad about it, and it's just funny. Like I can't even imagine hearing that conversation from someone you're with, of like, well, I'm married. You're married. Well, no, I'm gonna be married someday, but she's 9 right now. It's like, what the fuck,
dude?
What's an email?
What's an email? I did read a story about her. I think her name's Jessica Paré. That it was her idea to actually be topless for this scene.
Oh, okay.
Which normally you'd say, well, of course, we got to have the naked chicks in here. But she thought it would be very funny to have nudity be involved with comedy instead of the just like, here's some tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is actually poignant because you're kind of like, wow, this is like a hot scene, but also it's very funny because she's like, what's an email? And the way he's crying. Are you crying? No, I just got a lot of water in my eyes from the fucking
water splashing.
It's definitely not like comfortable. You know, it's definitely not like, oh, hell yeah, tits. It's like, oh. Tits. You know,
it's not your normal like tits in a comedy from 2000s.
That's cool.
And then it's him doing the gig, right?
It's a great rack too. I mean, it's
a great rack.
Just gotta show it off. It's fucking fantastic.
It's one of those things that
I haven't seen you guys in forever. When's the last time I saw you guys?
It was like earlier
yesterday at rehearsal.
Yeah, earlier this morning or something like that.
Oh yeah.
It just feels like so long. But the idea that they played this gig and they talk about it, how it was kind of just okay, how the gig went.
Wildly mediocre.
Mediocre. That's And then it comes back. So does he actually kind of go back up there and he like really puts it together? He kills it?
Yeah, I mean, that's in the next scene. But like at this point, we have to assume that he did want to go all in on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like this is the time where they start to kind of realize we have an opportunity.
We
here.
do.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so scene 4, Lou tries betting on sporting events he knows the outcomes of, but fate intervenes when a freak accident ruins his biggest gamble. Adam ultimately goes through with the breakup. Nick alters his destiny by changing his band's performance. When Lou is beaten by Blaine and nearly falls to his death, the group saves him. I do want to bring this up. I always think about what would I change if I was able to go back. And I think the easy answer for everybody's always like, sports, you know, it's Back to the Future. Taught us anything. But the problem is that do you really remember enough actual sporting events?
No.
That's what I'm saying, right? No. Like there are not that many giant sporting events where the odds were so ridiculous that you could have put that money down. And do you correctly remember it? I did go and I checked to see like what maybe the best sporting events to gamble on would be if you did go back in time. The number one, without a doubt, was when in 2015-2016, Leicester City won the English Premier League. They were 5,000 to 1 odds to win the entire Premier League championship. If you would have bet $100,000, you would have won $500 million.
And this is football?
This is soccer, football. Yeah.
What about something that Americans care about, Mike?
Okay, so then they don't care about this, but the St. Louis Blues winning the Stanley Cup in 2019 in January, they were in dead last 250 to 1 odds to win the Stanley Cup that year.
Wow.
Which I would have remembered. The Rams winning the Super Bowl in 99 was 200 to 1 odds. The Red Sox coming from behind 3-0 against the Yankees was only 120 to 1 apparently. Buster Douglas over Mike Tyson in 1990 was 42 to 1. Croatia to get to the World Cup final in 2018 was 40 to 1. I mean, like, you really got to bide your time to find the right sporting event. So I don't know if that's the right way. I think moving and becoming friends with like Mark Zuckerberg is like the better way to do something.
Yeah,
like
no
that.
Well,
kidding.
maybe not though.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
finding someone and like really befriending them, or stock, like
just
getting in on Apple stock or something like that. You know?
I was able to get $100 in at the right time on Apple, on Facebook, on Google, on
every one of those.
You know?
Just doop, $100,
$100,
$1,000, bam,
yeah,
whatever.
What I had at that moment in time, you know. The one sporting event I think about is the Blackhawks, the 17 seconds from the Blackhawks. But again, like kind of like you say, how do you bet on that, right? Like how do you say?
And what if it changes? Like I would always be so scared that my $100,000 would be like, nope, something got altered.
Because if something can change that, then it can change other things, you know.
It's interesting to think about, because that is like, when you think back to your memories of like big moments in your life, it's usually obviously very personal and very like internal, and like the way you felt at that time. And I know probably watching those sports events, people who were there at that time, like you felt a lot and like you remember that. But mostly for me anyway, it's like I hope I would go back and maybe not do something to make myself hurt so bad. Was what I first kind of think about.
You're not thinking financial gain, you're thinking personal wellness.
Yeah, which is like, kind of redundant, because I am the person I am today,
Yeah, well, that's also the difference between someone like you, Sean, and somebody like Lou, who's just an absolute psychopath.
Well, and for the life of me, I'll never understand seeing William Zabka in this movie. I don't understand how William Zabka was not the #1 movie and TV star of the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and today. How did he not do much of anything until recently?
I don't know. He's always been great.
He's fantastic.
It feels like and now I mean, I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to probably think of other examples, but it's kind of like probably like the bully effect, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like, and not to say like Ralph Macchio went on to do like prolific stuff, but at the same time, it's like the bully effect of, well, he did that thing, and it was like we didn't like him or something for whatever, and
he's too good at it.
He's too good at being the bully, so we don't want to put him in this other stuff. Typecast in the bad way.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's fantastic in this movie. Like,
dude,
he's
he
the
is
perfect
hilarious.
guy.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny to see him. And I was sitting there thinking, like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Is that him? Is that him? Is that William Zabka? Is that Billy Zabka? Oh my God. It is IMDb. Oh my God, it is. That's crazy. It's crazy.
What do we think about what's her name, the reporter for Spin? Is
Kelly Kaplan or
Lizzie Kaplan.
Lizzie Kaplan.
I always love seeing her in movies.
Same.
And I agree with one of our reviewers who said, I wish it was me making out with her.
That should be me.
Yeah. But what do we think about like their John Cusack and her, like, going to the breaking in the house and Save It for Later is playing? I love that moment, obviously, but
it's pretty great because it's like everybody's going to have their one thing, hopefully, that they're going to improve their life on. We're going to have Craig Robinson's musical moment here. He just needs a good partner, like somebody that loves him and appreciates him. And I think he finds it in her. Although I must mention that I don't care how young you are and how like physically fit you are. You can recover from a hangover quickly, but you cannot recover that quickly from that much weed and mushrooms.
Right.
It doesn't matter your age.
and breakup poetry. Bro, you can't recover from that.
You can't recover from that.
He's completely normal for the rest of this movie after just ingesting way too much weed and mushrooms.
Yeah. Oh my God. Are you writing breakup poetry? Oh, dude, you're doing like, what are you doing? Oh God.
I can't move because I'm broken.
I'm broken.
You can read that to the tune of Sweet Caroline or Sweet Child of Mine.
Sweet Child of Mine. Damn it.
There is a punchable face here.
If we were on a train to go punch a face, I'm on board.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a very subtle one, but they are in the bathroom because he's got to suck his dick now.
Yeah.
And there's a guy, like, it zooms out on the crowd of people in the bathroom, but the first guy it touches is this dude going, yeah, suck. Like, there's not too many punchable faces in this movie, but that man is most certainly a punchable face.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
I'm up for that.
I want to punch Blaine really bad, just because I do know people like this, or have known people like this, who just like, I want to fight tonight.
Yeah.
And also the
fuck are you
name
talking
Blaine.
about?
The name Blaine is just like
Yeah.
chocolate stained Blaine from Airborne.
Yeah.
Come on,
and
dude.
then, like, bully names used to be like just regular names, and now they're just like Bryson.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I think a bully name is now.
Like I with the whole Blaine thing, I think he is a great punchable face, because you're right. It's not even that he just wants something to fight. He wants something to be upset about.
Yeah.
Up in arms about, literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Like, he just needs to, he makes a mountain out of a molehill of these guys are going to be fucking, like, who are these guys? They're probably communists. It's just like, Jesus, man.
But if you look at all the shit they had, if you're in the 80s and you're looking at cell phones and glasses with like speakers in them, like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
In fact, when did Chernobyl happen? I think like Chernobyl maybe had just
Around there.
happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they've got a can of something that looks like a bomb
Called Chernobyl.
called Chernobyl. I mean, like, I'm going to be thinking something weird's going on here if I'm him.
And I do.
Yeah, but you're also sticking your nose in it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Thinking you're going to change something.
you're not James Bond, okay?
You work on Kodiak Mountain,
Yeah.
for Christ's sake.
But Red Dawn is their favorite movie. So
That's
I love
okay.
that.
That's fucking awesome.
I love how they cut
Are you
to
watching
that.
Red Dawn again?
Yeah, it's just like they think they're the Wolverines. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, you know?
And again, also what a great like addition to this, to just kind of sneak in these 80s iconic movies, you know, Red Dawn, Karate Kid.
He
Just
calls him Marty McFly at one
Marty
point.
McFly. Yeah. All these awesome references that they just kind of sneak in under the radar of just other movies and shit. And then again, the idea of like, he just bases they just, I don't think it's lazy. I think it is very funny. The idea of just saying, well, we've all seen Back to the Future.
Yeah.
So we do the betting thing,
Yep.
or we do
Yep.
It's very funny.
And commendable to the film in general too, that they had to have the budget to do all this, especially have the soundtrack on top of, like, I'm sure MTV rights for just the David Bowie thing.
Yeah.
What, like a Walkman probably.
All that
like,
shit, man.
This is really important to make this movie really stand up and last as long as it has, because it's as important to be funny comedy as it is to be like a nostalgic kind of a nostalgic rip, but also kind of a cozy nostalgic comedy.
Yeah.
That's what this is. It's like it's always cozy when you're at like a ski
Fuck yes.
resort, you know. That's so cool. It's such a cool setting for this comedy, and they did, like I'm saying, they just needed the budget to have all this in here, and I'm so glad that they did.
Yeah.
I'll never not take the opportunity to remind the world about this. You know, we got our boy, goes in there, he does his performance. He apparently has taken the time to teach the band a Black Eyed Peas song.
Yeah. What the heck?
Don't know when that happened.
How did
or
that
what,
happen? That was
run in.
But I will never not take the opportunity to remind the world that the Black Eyed Peas Let's Get It Started song was actually released and charting for like a month under the name Let's Get Retarded.
Yeah.
And like, people think it didn't happen, but it happened. This is Fergie beautifully singing Let's Get Retarded. Ready?
Let's get retarded in here.
Guys, the Black Eyed Peas wrote a song called Let's Get Retarded.
Hey, the R word's back, man.
it's back, dude. Look, I think, you know what? I think that's really gay. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's gay that you can go ahead and do something like that these days.
Tight.
It's gay how things come back. And
Yeah.
it's
You know?
real gay.
Yeah, dude, it's great. It's gay. So-
And apparently you only got to play 2 songs at a bar for a bar gig.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just play 2 songs and you're done.
Well, Poison's right outside. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what are we even doing here, guys? They're playing right now.
Yeah.
Why are we watching your show?
No kidding. And I couldn't figure out if it was. I couldn't realize if it was actually Poison. And it sounded like somebody said it was a cover band Poison.
No,
and it's like
it's
no,
the
it
real
was actual
Poison playing, but the a Poison tribute band was the stand-in for the movie.
Oh, okay.
But it's supposed to be Poison.
Yeah, yes.
The actual Poison.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And which is upsetting. But that's like
They
the only
couldn't get 'em.
That's like the only thing that dates this and makes me like irk when I watch this movie and I'm like, man, that shit was cool. Like I really
What?
don't like 80s hair all that much.
yeah.
But then they like have songs like The Replacements is in here, man. Like that's where I wrote. I'm like, this is an underrated soundtrack. It really is.
It is
man.
underrated. Yeah.
Well, final scene, the group learns Lou is Jacob's father, and once Jacob's conception occurs, he reappears, stabilizing the timeline. They return to the hot tub. Lou chooses to stay in 1986. When Adam, Nick, and Jacob return to 2010, they discover Lou has become wildly successful, founding a tech empire and transforming all their lives for the better. The friends reunite, older, wiser, and finally content with how things turned out.
Hey, will you shut up there? Hey, John Lennon gets shot. Wait, that already happened.
That already happened. That already happened.
It's so good, man.
Asshole.
And he finally loses. Crispin Glover finally loses the arm.
Yeah.
Which apparently was a big deal. Like they wanted him to be really mad and like yelling and like, oh, my arm. And
Yeah.
Crispin Glover's like, no. The man will be stoically confused about what just happened and he will not cry out.
Probably.
They're like, okay.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't matter. I think my arm got ripped off. I think I'm gonna feel that.
Yeah.
Like the like I say, the long running bit of all the opportunities of him like getting caught in the elevator.
The elevator.
And
The
not,
chainsaw.
and not
Yeah.
just once, twice. Like right? Like him getting caught in the elevator. Like it happens, and the chainsaw thing and it almost falling on him. And then they do every single bit twice. Like, oh, here we go. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's like, it's so much fun. And then of all things, just a truck or thing going by. It's like kind of silly.
Yeah.
The Lou thing with becoming Jacob's father is really funny to me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just think it's classic.
It's perfect. And then you watch it again, you realize that they cut to like some references of like fathers here and there, like just in random lines. They cut to Jacob or Lou every now and again.
Yep.
And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Nice little touch there.
Yeah.
You kind of see it like, oh, okay, this is how it's coming along. And
Yeah.
how there's like the references of Lou hooking up with his mom or something, and then it finally happens, and then but it's again hilarious because they walk in on them doing it, and then Clark is the one who knocks him off and knocks him over, and it looks like he goes
doing
through.
it.
Yeah, he stops them from
Which
having
means
sex.
he's not conceived.
Exactly, and then he just goes right through.
And
And
it's gonna take me a while. I'm pretty drunk. It's gonna take me a while. I was like, oh no, it's not. Never
no,
mind.
it's not. Never.
Tiny Jacobs. Oh. What's her name in the movie?
Oh man.
She's awesome. I love the reverse Back to the Future where she's not attracted to her son.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Who's the nerd? Like,
I didn't think about that. That's really funny. Yeah. And it's Adam's sister, right?
Yes, it's Adam's sister.
Correct,
Yeah. And it does bring up a huge thing here where like this is not a movie to overanalyze, right? With Back to the Future, we can analyze that how the time travel works and how they took special care of doing this. But this movie, like, I don't think it's going to work out the way that we think this ending works out. Like, imagine these guys wake up the next morning and they find out that Lou, they're like, you better come over. I got a lot of things to tell you about.
Yeah.
They're having this dinner and they're like, fucking John Cusack walks in on a house he's never been to in his entire life, to his new wife that they've spent 20 years together of memories and moments that he doesn't have. He has zero of these moments and these memories, but she has lived this entire life with the old John Cusack, and now all of a sudden, new John Cusack's mind is there. Like
no. well, you keep going. Keep going.
No, it is.
Going.
It has to be, right?
No, because I think of it in the sense of they go back in time and they are themselves, right? They go back to themselves.
You think they've lived this entire? No,
So
they got back in the hot tub.
I feel like they go back in the hot tub
to their new minds.
and they go to the future, and the new mind, it's like downloaded into their brain.
I
It's
don't
like,
think
oh,
so.
I do remember that stuff. It did all happen because that was me.
I don't think so. I don't think that's how that works.
Because it has to, well,
Because they're still their alternate timeline person.
Because they're finding out that all this is.
Yeah, they don't know
different.
about any of this. That's why Lou's like, chill out. we got to talk about some stuff.
man.
They don't
It's
know
the 51st
any of
dates
this.
thing. It's like they bring out a portable DV player and have them wake up every day. I mean,
Yeah, and
I guess-
spoil signs for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
It's
Sixth Sense, sorry.
And that's where I don't think this is a happy ending, because the last 20 years was the best part of their lives, and they didn't experience any of it.
I'll die on that hill.
I'm going to die on this hill.
Well, the hills, we will just die in different locations.
The hills have dies.
The hills have dies.
Those have dies.
Yeah.
People are on them.
And I think that it's like they came into it and they are shocked, but then they're like, oh yeah, I do. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. How do I remember what you're talking about? Okay.
I mean, we're not really shown any of that though.
We aren't, so it's all speculation.
But
so.
I for the movie's sake, yeah, that's probably what's happening, and I think I can get behind that. But like to think of it your way as well is like, yeah, like the whole point of the movie was to reinvigorate your life in a way to like make it a little bit like it was back in the day. Can we just like a little bit, I know we're all growing up, but now like the party can continue because we all are fucking rich.
Lou's the only one that got to experience the whole thing. And then, so Lou is
Oh,
actually...
you're saying like none of their memories even flood back.
No,
of
they
how
are
got
now
here.
having to
That's-
be told everything that has happened over the last 20 years.
Yeah.
yeah, I think their memories flood back.
Oh, they never had the memories.
Well, but they
Do we
did.
know about the sequel? Do we know that?
I haven't watched it. It's a sequel I
haven't seen
I
it
will
at all.
choose to not watch.
Yeah.
I began watching it based because it was available to go on.
Right.
So I did kind of just watch some of it, and it's I don't know. Do we
John
care?
Cusack's
do we
not
care?
there. I don't care.
Well, he's not there for
It's
yeah.
Adam Scott, right?
Well, Adam Scott is in it. It's his son.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting.
just-
It's fine. It's interesting to a degree because it's during the whole process of this all happening, Lou also was able to recreate time travel.
Of course.
And so other people take advantage of it, aka Back to the Future 2.
Of course.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes. But you're talking about the soundtrack. Once in a Lifetime by the Talking Heads playing.
Yeah.
Like,
Gotta have it.
overly on the nose,
Yeah.
but I don't care. Like, what if you woke up in this house
I think,
with a brand new
I think
wife?
they're in on the joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah. That's great. They are in on the
Yes.
joke. And that's the thing. It's okay. The epitome of the hot tub time machine. It's great that they allowed that thing or Craig Robinson to improv that or sting the camera, fourth wall break, to make it aware of itself.
Yes.
Yeah, we get it. It's ridiculous.
It's called Hot Tub Time Machine.
We're aware of it too. Can we move on?
Yes.
And yeah, it's like it's aware of itself. It's really fun.
Yeah, and I think it should be. And Lugal is really funny. Like you realize you're like, of course.
So let me get this straight. If you wanted to get directions to a restaurant, you would use Lugal?
Lugal
Yeah.
Maps.
Lugal
yeah.
Maps.
Lugal
Yeah.
Maps. Maybe he's on to something, because maybe that's the better way to really get the money and get everything you want, is to know a surefire idea in the future and to be the one who invents it. You know?
And
Like, what did he do though? Like, did he go kill? What's
I
his
just
name?
think
that invented
he
Google?
went to somebody that had a lot of money and said, I have this idea for it's going to be maps and it's
He
going to be
got the
websites.
idea first.
He had the idea first.
since
Okay.
technically he had the idea, I think he goes to the people of Google or whoever it was going to be, and he's like, I have this really great idea, and then they create it
Yes.
together
Because it was his
and
idea.
he's the founder of
Yeah.
Lugal, is what it is.
So they still
in
create
number
it,
two.
but it's his idea.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
He's reaping all the benefits.
he's reaping all. I'm reaping all the benefit, but he does go through and during number two, they even say it's like, geez, okay, you guys need another idea. Okay, turns out here's this. And he just spouts off something like the idea of
Something
Facebook.
awesome. Yes, Facebook.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, that's it. That's how they play it up.
Wasn't Motley Crue already famous and already had their lineup
Correct. So
at this point in time?
Motley Lou.
So are they assuming that like he killed Vince Neil or got him kicked out
Maybe
or
when
something
he
like that?
killed someone in that car accident, like that
Oh.
got him kicked out, and then Lou stepped in.
Lou was there to like film the whole thing. He knew when it would happen.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, now we have all this circumstantial evidence to get
What was
him
it,
put in
Husker
jail.
Du or something like that? Was
Yeah.
it vocalist for Husker Du?
I think so.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Although this is a fantastic, he almost recreates most of the scenes from this video.
Yeah, it's
Like,
kind of fun.
Almost scene by scene in this video. Fucking awesome.
What would you guys do? You're no kids, no wives, and you're presumably back in your younger self, and we have the opportunity to have a threesome with one chick.
So you mean a foursome?
Well, say like just choose one of us.
Yeah.
Like,
Choose.
Yeah, sure thing, man.
yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I.
Yeah,
like,
let's go.
okay.
Just me and you.
AJ?
You guys
Not
have
AJ.
fun. All right.
You're not doing it.
I'll be over here.
All right.
Okay.
You gonna watch?
I might peek in to see like, yeah, okay, they're
That's
doing
weird.
it. Hey, they're doing
That's
it.
why I don't want that. I want you to be involved or nothing.
It's like, well, I'm either I'll be like, see, that's what I'm saying though, looking through the door. That's weird. See, I don't I want it all or nothing. I don't that's same thoughts.
Yeah,
Just
we don't have to be
different-
that close to each other. We're going to be seeing each other, obviously. But,
Obviously.
and I'll try and help you.
with
Well, I mean, you don't need hms, but like
I just
you
that's
need,
what
you
I
can
mean.
invent
you
that.
need meme.
You need memes. Oh, I'll if I had the opportunity, then I would invent memes, and then I would
Memes.
just
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Don't
you
change the
guys-
I don't know if you
subject.
make any
What
Well,
money
are
you
off
guys
that,
do your.
Don't change the subject. What are we doing? We haven't fucking.
Are you tagging in or not?
Say if we were in LA
Oh,
and we met some chick at the Blue Note, wherever the fuck we were, that
that
goddamn
was,
bar,
Yeah, the brown note.
and we're single, no kids.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just
Mike's sleeping.
I know.
No, I'd be in my younger body.
Oh, yeah,
I wouldn't be
that's right.
tired.
And you know what? The Blue Note would probably be a real hopping
probably
place
would be
back
pretty
then.
sick.
So maybe you could get course it's cash bar. I don't know. There's no paper trail. So
Dave Brubeck's in there.
You know.
Fucking-
just saying. Somebody look when we were in the Blue Note, somebody was living that right
They
next
were,
to
yes,
us in the
they were.
booth. I'm pretty sure. So hey, it's maybe of all the places, the Blue Note's way to go.
Let us know if you would have a threesome with us.
And which member of the podcast?
Yeah, exactly.
Name names. Jesus.
Honestly, yes, do that.
Make sure you're naming names here, okay?
All right, boys. Anything else you want to say on this one?
That's it.
Sean wants a threesome.
Yep. We have dissected Hot Tub Time Machine with a modern eye. Time to give it a modern rating. Sean, what do you think about this thing?
Man, this holds up. I'll be honest with you. Some of it doesn't. Like I will say, some of it does date it. Like even Clark Duke, even being in this movie, dates it a little bit, but not really in a negative way. It makes me sad that we don't get comedies like this anymore. That's how it dates it in a negative way for me. And but also I can see how they outlived their welcome in a way. Because of the raunchy nature of it and just like tits everywhere.
Well, they kept pushing the envelope a little too far.
Just a little bit. And, I think maybe people got tired of this shit. And I might have as well. But I really do think that this is one of the ones that was the last bastion of those great late 2000s comedies. And like the ones that came after this were kind of the ones that were, mid and really didn't do anything, didn't make money, so that's why they stopped making them.
Yeah.
But this is really, really fun. This is a comfort movie. I think this is on your list of comfort movies, Mike. This is definitely a comfort movie for me. It's wholly entertaining. It's not long. It doesn't overstay its welcome at all. I love all the actors. It's a really fucking good comedy, and I'm probably gonna have to reference all the other comedies we've ever done, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna give this a 7.7.
7.7. AJ, so watching it for the first time, what'd you think about this?
Well, I was obviously very pleasantly surprised, and especially right from the get-go, because again, 2010, I'm not saying it was, I hate saying the idea end of an era of some of this stuff, but when you have the cameos of like Thomas Lennon jumping in there, fairly early Sebastian Stan, those are the polar, that's the polarizing timeline there. Sebastian Stan coming up and out of something, and Thomas Lennon making a cameo into something, and then I love this cast. It doesn't make any sense, but it doesn't have to. It's so damn fun to watch these guys, and no one really overshadows the other, which is awesome. I want more of Clark Duke in the movies, in movies and in the future, and it's so interesting to kind of see like a reference point of when I was growing up,
Mm-hmm.
2010. I'm barely out of college and hanging out. It's so much fun to kind of go back and see this for the first time. The opportunity to see it for the first time. It's a fun movie. It's an insane premise. There's no reason that this movie should work, and it does. And that's where you really have to applaud it. And so, that all being said, I'm maybe not as high as what Sean is, or maybe what Mike is going to do here, but I think I had to settle this in at a 7.3.
7.3 for the age. I just love these sneaky good comedies where you go into it with the lowest of expectations, and it just puts it on a pedestal for you. There's something unbelievable about a comedy that made me, like, the first 30 minutes I was just like crying in my basement because I was laughing so hard. But then a comedy that can also touch on those like really deep questions of like, man, one day you wake up and you're old now, and you don't talk to your friends as much, and you just not having as good of a time as you did. It's an important notion, and they really touch on it. And I still love this movie. I really do. I'm going to give it an 8 flat out. NicMad says, in the beginning, I admit it was hard getting into this movie. Hot Tub Time Machine asks you to suspend a lot of common sense in order for its humor to click. But then shortly after they travel back to the 80s, there's a moment where Craig Robinson breaks the fourth wall by staring into the camera and whispering the title of the film. It's something like this that the director speaks to the audience by implying, yes, we all know this is a ridiculous idea, just go with it. At that moment, I was all in. However, I feel as though every buddy comedy movie hinges on the chemistry of its core group of characters. Watching this film for the first time, the opening did little to showcase a fun dynamic between the group, and instead felt forced. There was no opening wedding scene like an Old School or a paging Dr. Faggot moment from The Hangover that made this cast of characters make me believe they were really friends. That being said, it ultimately produced some laughs and embraced a ridiculousness of a film genre that seems all but extinct today. This is from a time when an unrated version of a movie often made it worth watching a second time. Although after viewing both the original theatrical release and unrated version, I'm fairly certain they only added about 10 seconds of extra nipples. Great White Buffalo. Modern day review, lower than a 6.2. As a group, we are going to be a 7.3, exactly what AJ gave it. And that is going to settle it in all alone at the 130th spot. We think that Coming to America, Major League, and Clue are better movies, but we think this is better than Point Break, Starship Troopers, and Groundhog Day.
Better than Point Break?
Yep, somebody gave Point Break. Let's find out. Ready? Let's find out a Point Break.
I got it.
You got it. Well, that was a me, guys. That was a 6.6 on Point Break.
That is not.
AJ was a 7.2.
You're an 8.
Hell yeah, I am.
I'm still gonna chalk that up to Mike's fault because that's
6.6.
You like that movie more than that.
I love that movie.
See?
I've been thinking about this lately, and I can't get it off my mind. You, Mike, are an 8. AJ, you are a 9.3, and I'm a 7.5 on The Wedding Singer.
Wow, bro.
Pretty great movie.
I need to bring that way up.
Is it finally time? I mean, we've gone
2006, baby.
We're almost 250 movie reviews, almost 500 total episodes. Is it time to actually start redoing movies, not just giving it a rating, but like going back and picking a movie and doing it again? Is that actually a thing that we should do?
We've discussed doing multiple movies in one episode.
Yes.
We could do like 30 minutes on one and 30 minutes on another.
Yeah, like a doubleheader episode where we're rewatching 2 old movies that are kind of questionable,
Yeah.
and just being like, let's give it another try and let's re-talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's time.
Could try it.
It's important.
What do you guys think about it? Let us know about that.
Also, who do you want to be in the threesome with?
Oh, right.
That's most important. That's your homework
That's
for
first
this
and
week.
foremost. First and foreskin for these guys. And we want to hear it. We want to hear your opinions.
Well, thanks for being here, everybody. Tune in next week. Another great episode. We are doing the movie Ghost, followed by Grandma's Boy, another movie very much like Hot Tub Time Machine. And if you're new to this show, go back this time last year, A Knight's Tale. God, that's a great movie.
I just
and a great
rewatched
episode.
it. Just rewatched it, man. Such a good movie.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Go watch it. It's very comfortable.
Well, thanks to Logan for not being on the controls today. It is an empty chair. But please learn more about his incredible company, Upload Media Group, uploadmediagroup.com. Check out our network, Cloud10, cloud10.fm. That's it.
That's it.
Rock and roll, baby.
Was our first Mortal Kombat episode. Sorry, great one.
Okay. You know, you didn't have to. I'll never live it down. I'm never going to live that one.